So I have a series of little watercolor painted flowers on 140-pound watercolor paper. So I just added a stem and some leaves to that. And now just using my tiny scissors, I'm going to cut that out. And I'm leaving a tiny border around the image. This is what really makes this little flower look exciting, is that little white border around the outside. So if you've got some little painted flowers that you can do this with, cut them out. And then in a little bit here, I'm going to show you how you can make these into a card. Sorry, there's a bit of fog on the side of this one, and I'm off the screen. You'll get the idea in a minute here. So same thing on this one. I'm cutting out my little flower, the stem, and the leaves all in one piece. And adding another stem to this one and some leaves, and then I'm going to cut this one out as well. Okay, so I've got my little cutout flowers. Don't they look lovely? Even if I didn't make a card out of them, I just glued them on top of a card, they would be nice. You could do that, just glue them on top of your card, or you could do, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a little pot out of cardstock for the flowers to sit in. So I'm just looking to see what colors of cardstock I have, and I don't have terracotta, I had some brown. I'm not crazy about it, so I found some green, which I like a little better. So I'm just gonna wing it in terms of my shape. And so I'll cut out the bottom of the pot, and then I am gonna add a little lip around the top of the pot. And hopefully this works. So because this is whimsical, we don't need to worry too much about the outcome, other than, does it look like a plant pot, and is it going to fit on my card over here? So I'm just going to go so there's the top or the bottom of my pot. Maybe that's not big enough. I'm just going to cut that a little bigger. So if we flip that around and just cut this piece off. Something like that, and then I'm gonna put this piece down here that I just cut off, and then if we just glue the perimeter of this, then we can just kind of slide these in here like this. But you can't see the greenery, so we're going to move this plant pot down a little further because I want to be able to see the green leaves on here. So if you go something like that, just tuck that one in there, and then put this on the pot, and then glue all of those down, and you've got a beautiful little Mother's Day card, or maybe it's a get well card, or a birthday card, or a sympathy card. You could write something up here, or you could write something on your plant pot. So let's glue those down. I'm gonna just use double-sided tape around the edge of the plant pot. This double-sided tape I buy at Walmart. So this is still open on the top here. And when we glue this down, we have to make sure it's along here and not up here because we still need to put the flowers inside. So you could think maybe what I'll do with this one is just use my glue stick. I like to use a piece of scrap paper underneath so I can get the entire surface with glue on it. Something like that. And then we can put these in here. This flower was left in one of my classes. One of my students painted it, and I thought, oh, I'm gonna use that in this little bouquet. So you probably want to put a little bit of glue on these flowers, or you could just put like one piece of double-sided tape on the back. You definitely want them to look more dimensional, right? So do you want to glue them down? Maybe this one should go in the middle here, and this one on the outside. I don't know how I had that arranged earlier. Now I'm switching it up. So there's that one, there's this one, and this one. So I'm just going to put a little glue on the back of this to make it stick. So it's still going to look a little dimensional because the thing isn't glued down entirely. Oh, that didn't work. It's not sticking to the watercolor paper. So you might have to put it under some heavy books. Try some more glue on this side too. And then one more little flower. Maybe this one, just to get it to stick, I might put some double-sided tape on it. And that's our little card. Isn't that cute? Looks nice without any lettering on it, doesn't it? So I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial, and I look forward to the possibility of seeing you in another one of my art classes. Bye for now.